I can still picture a time when I'd chill on my porch, way out in the middle of nowhere, and daydream about flying high and free. But that dream, well, it's gone now. Ain't no more rummaging for stuff or trying to grow crops, and even if we could, nothing's gonna thrive. The land, water, and air, it's all poisoned now. When the war was over, they booted me out of the armed forces, and I found myself struggling in a country hit hard by an economic slump.
I'm here to address an event that has left an indelible mark on our nation. An event so devastating that its impact will be felt for years to come. This, my friends, has been the single most destructive event to take place in Holon in our lifetime. Its repercussions are immeasurable. Many of us are left grappling with the staggering toll it has taken on our lives. Millions of Hollanders have lost their jobs, families struggling to make ends meet, and dreams put on indefinite hold. But it didn't stop at the individual level. At the very core of our society.
So I figured I'd give farming a shot, hoping it would help me escape the financial grind. My plan was to create rather than destroy, and I made a promise to myself that I'd never go hungry again.
Our cities have become battlegrounds, our homes shelters from the storm, and our lives forever changed by the horrors we witness daily. The toll on our people is immeasurable. Our brave men and women in uniform are caught in the crossfire, while innocent civilians, including children, bear the brunt of this madness. Families are torn apart, and the once familiar streets we walked have turned into battlegrounds of death and despair.
Citizen, please identify yourself. You're within a monitored perimeter.
This world is a tough place, no doubt about it.
The end of the world is near! Save yourselves, whoever can!
And if you're thinking things will magically get better someday, you're in for a rude awakening. If everyone just sits back and no one takes action, nothing's gonna change. You feel me? All I ever wanted in this life was to find something to believe in, something real.
My purse. It's all we have.
Hey, wait a minute. Thanks for helping my mom. You really saved the day.
It was nothing.
But you risked your safety for us.
Oh, bless you, dear.
It was nothing, Mom. Just the right thing to do.
Is there anything we can do for you?
No need, really. I'm just glad I could help. Actually, do you know of any job opportunities?
I work in maintenance at Holotime. We might have a position available. Here, take my card. Give me a call. We could use someone dependable.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it.
Thank you again, young man. You're our guardian angel tonight.
I'm no angel, ma'am. Just someone trying to make this city a little safer.
You've given us hope in these dark times. We won't forget your generosity, kind stranger.
I had a decision to make. Keep going with my lousy life, no future in sight, or take a shot at space, the big unknown, with no guarantee of coming back. Guess this isn't quite what I had in mind.
Hey, Warner. Hold on a moment. I need you to come closer. It's important. Come on over here. I need you to come this way. Warner, right? From the Highview Desert?
Yeah, I'm from Highview. What's this about?
You look like you're from there. Your name and background came up. We're always on the lookout for capable individuals. I'm Major Mark. Come with me.
What about the people I came in with?
Don't worry, they won't go anywhere.
All right, lead the way, Major Mark. But how do you know that name, Major Mark? I didn't introduce myself.
We have our ways, Warner. All will become clear in time.
Sure.
We find ourselves in a perpetual state of war, and it's a battle we're losing. But individuals like you have the power to change the course of it all.
War, huh? I've always found it to be such a peaceful pastime, almost like a picnic in the park.
Allow me to introduce the genius behind it all, the overseer of our multi-dimensional teleportation system, Captain Brian Sixon.
Tele what?
It's the space-time holographic quantum teleportation system.
This invention has the potential to save countless lives in our war.
Ah, the wonders of quantum teleportation. The sort of technology one stumbles upon every day.
This masterpiece generates energy to facilitate travel between dimensions.
So, do we hop in and zoom to another dimension or something?
Yes, Warner, and soon you will too.
What could possibly go wrong, right?
Warner, welcome to the boarding platform. This is where the magic happens, the hologram launch pad. And these chambers you see, they function as holographic teleportation capsules.
Holographic teleportation capsules? So, does this mean we're in for a little trip without actually leaving the place?
You catch on quick, Warner. It's all about a quantum holographic concept. A non-local journey, if you will.
Well, in that case, Captain, sign me up for a one-way ticket to the quantum realm. It's the vacation spot I've always dreamed of.
Here they are. I am Lieutenant General James Twoxon. It's an honor to have you with us, Warner. Great challenges await you, and I'm confident you will rise to meet them. Welcome to the Hologram Project.
Oh, I can tell. It seems like everyone here is quite fond of challenges. Well, it wouldn't be an adventure without a few challenges, would it?
Do you believe in change?
Change is the uncharted path we must all walk, whether we believe in it or not. It's not a question of belief, it's an undeniable reality.
Sometimes things are not as they appear, Warner. The Chronicle Wars were real, and their consequences still echo across the cosmos. Warner, have you ever considered the possibility that the changes in our reality may not be organic? That there could be some elusive element causing artificial alterations in our world?
Well, if there are invisible puppeteers pulling the strings, I hope they at least know how to dance.
I've studied your files, Warner. I know who you are. Your achievements in battle are nothing short of extraordinary. We've been searching for you for a long time, and we need your return. Your battlefield prowess can be a game changer.
I've grown tired of it all. I won't fight anymore, and I certainly won't fight for tyrants. I swore never to take orders from fools. I will follow nothing other than my own conscience.
Time is running out, Warner. We stand on the brink of a universal catastrophe, and in this moment, there might be no choice.
There's always a choice. Ah, the dream team. I feel safer already.
This is the chamber you'll be using, Warner.
Oh, lucky me. I'll just hop into this high-tech toaster, shall I?
Captain, how are the preparations progressing?
We've got about 20% left to fully charge the thruster. Do you think Warner can handle it?
Oh, the thrills just keep on coming, don't they?
I have no doubt about it.
Is this where I sign up for the roller coaster?
Don't worry, Warner. We're sending you to a place with minimal risk.
You're right, minimal risk is my middle name.
All right, let's initiate the propulsion sequence.
Understood. Initiating propulsion in 3, 2, 1. Transfer in process.
His heart system is nearing overload. We need to hurry. He won't hold on for long.
Captain, how much time is left?
We're almost there. Just a little longer, sir.
Sir, the system is breaking down. I'm not sure Warner can make it.
Warner, hold on tight. You can do this.
We're so close. Just a little more.
We need to hurry. It's the only way.
Hang in there, Warner.
Transfer complete.
One, are you hearing us?
Of course, Lieutenant General. Loud and clear, like a holographic symphony.
Curious about your whereabouts, I presume.
My money's on the Matrix, Lieutenant General.
In a way, Warner, you're inside the hologram.
Well, ain't that the holographic cherry on top?
You'll get used to it in due time.
Can't wait to see what other holographic tricks are up its sleeve.
Next, we'd like you to experiment with the laws of holographic physics. It's more intricate than it seems.
Like stepping into a virtual Escher painting, Lieutenant General.
Give climbing a shot, Warner.
Climbing? Are we aiming for the holographic Olympics medal?
Surprisingly, you seem quite adept at this.
You sure know how to throw a holographic bash. Who knew I had this hidden talent?
You'll soon realize there's much more to you than meets the eye.
So, what's next? A cape and holographic superhero status?
Warner, give a wave to the camera.
Hello, Warner. How's the holographic adventure treating you?
Meet John, our trusty drone.
Well, well, John. What's the latest scoop in the holographic news? Pleasure's all mine, John. What's next? A high-speed holographic chase?
Not today, Warner, but let's test your speed, race down the other side.
Hang on tight, Lieutenant General. I'm about to unleash some holographic lightning. Blink, and you might miss me.
Warner, everything cool, man?
Oh, John, I was just making sure this wall isn't just a holographic illusion. It's the real deal, passed with flying colors.
Great job in there, Warner.
That was one heck of a challenge, and you nailed it.
Oh, you know, it's a walk in the park. I always knew I had a knack for virtual reality.
You tackled it like a champ.
I'm grateful for the cheers, but seriously, how did I end up with this talent to maneuver in the holographic realm and that creature I bumped into?
It caught us all off guard. You made rapid decisions and adjusted on the fly. As for the details, it's still a bit of a mystery.
Naturally, nothing's ever straightforward around here, huh?
Warner, take a breather for now. The answers will come as we go. Your adventure is just kicking off.
Hey you, attention. Colonel Hudson requires your presence for debriefing. Come with me.
Well, ain't this the way I wanted to start my day? Tell Colonel Big Shot I'm all ears whenever he decides to swing by. These bad boys look pretty awesome, don't they? I was thinking about taking one for a spin later. Can't be too tough, right?
This ain't some video game, Warner. In the real world, being reckless gets people hurt.
Relax. I'm not planning on going crazy. Just a bit of fun in the sky. You won't be on my list for the aerobatics show, that's for sure.
Colonel Hudson, Lieutenant Glaucus here with the civilian.
Send them in.
Affirmative, sir.
Oh yeah, I'm sensing the buddy vibes already, you know?
Well, it's our resident dimension hopper. Your little escapades are making waves around here.
Waves, huh? You're too serious, Colonel. I'd say it's more like dimensional spicing. Adds some flavor to the daily routine, don't you think?
We don't need spice here. We need discipline and order.
Fair enough. I won't make it too dull, I promise. You've got the right attitude, Colonel. Let's make this partnership memorable.
I've had my eye on your shenanigans with those wild people. It's not doing your reputation any favors. Besides the obvious danger, it's downright reckless.
Well, Colonel, you gotta keep your enemies close, right? Besides, it's my quirky way of gathering intel. Sure, there's a bit of danger, but it keeps things interesting.
That program is a wasteful use of taxpayers' money, and it won't serve any real purpose. Real wars need real firepower, not video games.
I'll keep that in mind, Colonel, while I'm conquering the virtual battlefield.
Hologram hero, huh? Let's see if your heroics translate to the real world, Mr. Hologram Hero. I've got the connections to land you a life that's way beyond your wildest dreams, mingling with the elite. Give that some serious thought, son.
Thanks for the offer, Colonel, but I've got a thing for holographic physics now. I might just save the world in my own quirky way.
Understood. Just remember your roots, Wona.
Trust me, Colonel, I won't forget my roots.
Hey, where have you been? You've been MIA.
Missing in action? Nah, I've just been exploring the depths of the holographic abyss.
Always the adventurous one, aren't you? Just remember, there's a real world out here too.
Don't worry, Major. I'll find my way back to reality. Eventually.
Warner, come on. You can talk to me. Is there something you're not spilling the beans on?
Mark, my buddy, you know I've got a treasure chest of secrets. It's what keeps life spicy, right?
Just remember, if you ever feel like letting those cats out of the bag, I'm all ears. We're a team after all.
I appreciate that, Major. But for now, let's keep the mysteries cooking. Who knows what's in store in the holographic jungle?
Lieutenant General, Captain, we've located him. He appears to be in less than optimal condition.
Warner, are you fit for duty? What transpired during your assignment?
Oh, just a little brawl with some debris, Lieutenant General. Didn't quite win that one.
Warner, your approach is truly unique.
Captain, initiate pre-flight checks and preparations for the Horizon aircraft. Our mission involves embarking on a journey into the celestial expanse. Prepare for an imminent departure.
Buckle up, everyone. We're en route to uncharted territory.
Hang tight, everyone.
Warner, you've got a prime spot for the cosmic spectacle.
And here I was, thinking I'd be stuck with another Star Trek marathon. Gotta get used to this new do, you know. Still don't get why my look's the only thing switching up when we dive into the hologram.
Because you're already starting to believe.
Believe in what?
In the great warrior that you are.
Plotting the course for our space-time leap. Get ready for the jump.
It's time, Warner.
Yep, because regular space trips are for the masses. We're going next level.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Man, this place is like something straight out of a sci-fi flick. Major, what's the scoop on our current space-time coordinates?
More crucial is not where we are, but when.
Yeah, I can see that. So, how do we set the coordinates back to our good old time?
It's a complex puzzle, Warner. Time travel isn't as straightforward as science fiction makes it seem.
So, Warner, here's the deal. In order to hitch a ride back to our timeline, we've got to locate a temporal anchor in this period.
A temporal anchor, huh? Do they offer an app for that?
Unfortunately not, but we'll give you the crash course on anchor finding.
Ain't no exploration like future exploration, right?
All right, team. I've pinpointed a potential temporal anchor in close proximity. We're going to set down nearby and investigate.
We've landed in a less hostile area, but we can't let our guard down.
Fingers crossed that we can score what we're after without any more curveballs.
This future's not exactly a walk in the park, is it? But hey, who needs a bright future when you got us?
With me by your side, Warner, our path is nothing but sunshine and rainbows.
Could this be a weapons experiment, or are we unraveling something even spookier? Hollis sure knows how to keep a closet full of skeletons.
Area's all clear.
Lieutenant General, what's the mission here?
Our mission is to pinpoint a transmitter, a kind of black box hidden within the city. It's said to be situated near the former Emperor's palace.
Ah, trying to find that needle in a haystack. Real thrilling stuff.
No issues with this nifty piece of gear.
They snagged the black box.
We just didn't make it.
Everybody down.
Well, ain't this a cozy welcome?
Take cover, Warner!
Warner, on your feet! Stay back! Ha! Warner, double time it! Attention, this is command. We're in a Code Red situation. I repeat, Code Red.
Hey, big fella, you think you're scary? I've seen scarier things in a midnight snack run. Size isn't everything, buddy. Time to show you some real moves, Rockhead. I ain't going down without a fight, you massive hunk of rock.
You're the real deal, princess, huh? Thought I stumbled into some low-budget cosplay joint. You sure know how to lighten the mood, don't you? Trolls blowing up and landslides. Classic.
Couldn't let them snag you. You're an outsider and you've got a certain thing.
Appreciate that. You're not too shabby yourself. So, Spill, what's your deal?
Move it, no time to chat. This place is about to blow.
Where's Warner?
No visual on him. He could be in a tight spot down there.
We can't extract without him. We need to devise a plan to establish contact.
Initiating a descent in these turbulent conditions is risky. Perhaps we can guide him to a secure area.
Agreed. Let's establish communication and guide him to a safe zone away from the disturbance. We'll provide guidance from our position.
Sir, I need to evac. Turbulence is escalating.
Likelihood of lightning striking horizon, 87% and increasing.
The search stays on.
Picked up a craft. Northwest, quadrant 19, 47 degrees.
Keep tight tabs on it. No way we're losing any leads. Joe, can you ID it?
Affirmative. Enigma TFE-32, Time Fighter aircraft, Imperial Fleet property.
Should we pursue?
Let them slip away.
What about Warner?
He's taken care of. Time to make our exit.
Not my smoothest entry, but hey, you know, I guess trolls and cliffs doing a nosedive aren't exactly the backdrop for some cheerful small talk, huh? That troll could have been a real jokester, if he didn't go for the ground smash move first.
Should I shut him up, Princess Helen?
Don't stress, Susie. Everything's in check.
Well, look who's here. I'm Warner, the dude who barely avoided becoming Troll Chow. And I gotta say, Miss Helen, you've got quite the rep as the Emperor's daughter. Looks like I've stumbled into he fancy side of Holon. You know, I've always daydreamed about a cool rescue, but trolls and a captivating savior like you. Because risking life and limb is how real friends roll, isn't it?
Yeah, because next time we could go for a safer move like dispatching a chatty pigeon.
But come on, where's the thrill in that? Pigeons don't bring much to the conversation table.
You can't understand the pain of losing those you're close to, Warner.
I may not feel your exact hurt, Helen, but I get the idea. Losing something precious is like seeing your favorite star vanish in the vast dark sky. It never truly fades, but you keep searching for new stars to light your path.
Warner, who are you really?
I'm just a traveler in this massive universe, trying to unravel its mysteries. A curious soul, chasing after knowledge, adventure, and a hint of mischief. Check it out, the mysterious black box. Seems like it went on its own little adventure without us. Must be catching some serious luck today.
Luck, or the fact that we went all out to snag it?
Oh, you know, just a low-key, life-threatening escapade to snatch a tiny black box. But aren't we all on a journey to figure out who we are and where we fit in?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure why I pulled you out of that mess. Maybe it was the way you eyeballed me when I first spotted you. There was something unique in your stare. I could have just ditched you. You're clueless about why you're here. Figuring out who snatched the black box and why is key to our mission. Once we're back at base, we'll dig into the data it holds.
I was just starting to feel comfy with the trolls and ruins, you know. Oh, look who decided to show up fashionably late, as per usual.
Look, you're probably not even supposed to be here, so maybe think about zipping those lips of yours.
Who needs permission when you've got curiosity, right? But relax, I won't go messing with any buttons, especially the red ones. Now that's what I call a fancy entrance. Didn't realize I was catching a ride with royalty. Do I need to bow too, or is that optional? Oh, splendid. Chillin' with royalty is a real everyday thing. Guess I missed the memo about wearing my snazziest spacesuit.
Warner, hold on a moment.
Can it hold off? Don't want to make Her Royal Highness tap her foot in impatience.
You're right, off you go, but try not to get into too much trouble.
Sure thing, Susie. I'll tail Her Highness and make sure not to outspeed her too much.
Hold! Provide identification and state the purpose of your presence in this area.
Hey, just here to add a little sunshine, you know?
Assume the prone position now!
Going for the classics, huh? How about we hash this out over a nice cup of tea instead?
Drop to the ground immediately!
Oh, I just got these threads dry cleaned. Any chance for a more stylish surrender, maybe?
Declare your identity immediately!
Halt! He's under my authority. Stand down.
Acknowledged, Your Royal Highness.
Ma'am, it's crucial to comprehend that outsiders are prohibited from entering the palace, particularly in these tumultuous times. Spies and traitors are a real concern. We must proceed with the utmost caution.
Colonel, I assure you he's not a threat. Let's discuss this matter privately. No need for extreme measures.
Soldiers, apprehend him.
Halt! He's under my protection.
Princess Helen, while you brought him here, you do not possess the authority to issue commands to my troops. This individual will be held accountable for his intrusion.
Colonel Hudson, take this as a direct order from the Royal Command. Release him and stand down.
Ma'am, you underestimate the security risks. This individual might be a spy or an assassin. It's my duty to ensure your protection.
This issue will be addressed with my father. Stand down and permit this man to accompany me.
Well, look at me, caught up in some fancy royal drama. Classic.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and honored citizens of the realm, please lend me your attention. Today, we are graced by the presence of Her Imperial Majesty, Empress Helena. Long live the Empress!
What is the meaning of this, Helen? Who is this stranger?
I know, Mother, he's not what he appears to be. There's more to him than meets the eye.
Be cautious, my daughter. The palace walls have ears, and not everyone here can be trusted. Keep an eye on him, and report to me anything suspicious.
I had a sign, Mother. I really believe he's the chosen one.
Ah, the chosen one, right? I guess I'll have to add that to my LinkedIn profile.
Maintain your current position. Any attempt to approach Her Majesty is strictly forbidden.
Sure, I wouldn't want to disrupt the royal vibes with my ordinary self. I'll just hang tight and add some flair to the scenery.
The chosen one? Helen, what makes you believe he is the chosen one?
Mother, I saw him using holographic space-time manipulation. It was extraordinary, like something out of the ancient legends.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests of the Empire, it is with great honor and privilege that I announce the arrival of His Royal Highness, Prince Kakon of Holon. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed courtiers and honored citizens, I bid your attention as we prepare for the entrance of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Siren, the revered ruler of our great empire. Prepare to receive Emperor Siren with the respect and loyalty befitting his exalted station. Long live the Emperor!
So we have the Chosen One in our presence. I've heard of the signs and the potential, but to see it with my own eyes is quite something. So tell me, young man, what can you do with your unique abilities?
If I'm the chosen one, can I at least get some perks? Private jet, cool hat, you know, the usual chosen one stuff.
I was indeed watching from the sidelines outsider. It is not often that we have someone like you in our presence. Third, I assure you, you'll receive the respect and accommodations befitting your status as the Chosen One.
Ah, the Chosen One, at your service. Do I get a special cape or something?
I've had my eye on you from the shadows, and I must say, you don't quite fit the bill of the Chosen One I've been anticipating.
Well, Emperor Siren, I guess I'll have to update my holographic time-bending resume then. Chosen One? More like Chosen One for a good laugh, it seems.
And what shall we call you, my intriguing visitor?
Well, Emperor Siron, you can call me Wonner, the master of the not-so-chosen ones. It's got a nice ring to it, don't you think?
Emperor Siren, it's as clear as a supernova. Werner is nothing but a spy, a lurking menace in our midst. We must take immediate action and have him arrested and executed before his deceptive holographic games plunge our empire into darkness.
Prince Kakon, you've cracked the code. I'm on a classified mission to swipe your exclusive cosmic cupcake recipe. Guilty as charged, the Sweet Tooth spy in action.
Wana, amidst the holographic games and espionage accusations, are you truly the Chosen One as the legends foretell?
Well, you know what they say. Chosen for what? That's the real cosmic question.
If you're truly a master of holographic manipulation, then demonstrate your powers right here, right now. Show us the awe-inspiring effects that have brought you to our empire.
Well, Prince Kakon, in the time-honored tradition of holographic tricks, I present to you the most incredible illusion yet. The invisible hologram. You see, it's so advanced that even I can't see it.
Soldiers, remove Wona from our presence at once. We have more pressing matters to attend to. Let him contemplate his holographic tricks elsewhere.
Well, it looks like my grand holographic debut is coming to an end. Emperor Siren, don't forget to send me a postcard from your next Chosen One ceremony. Well, the ambience here is top-notch. Can't decide if I'm the Chosen One or just plain lucky today.
Wonder, there's no time for dungeon sightseeing. Let's get out of here.
Oh, I get it. Just admiring the decor in this swanky dungeon resort. Now let's make our grand exit before I miss the nightly holographic entertainment.
Put on the helmet of that soldier I knocked out.
You know, they say a good helmet is a lifesaver for your hairstyle. I can already feel the weight of responsibility and the helmet on my shoulders. Time to go undercover and pull off our grand escape.
Quick, go into that hatch and hide.
You're not joining the grand escape, are you?
Don't worry, I'll catch up with you. Go down to the end of that hatch, and it will lead you to the underground base. I'll be right behind you.
Ah, the classic split up in a dangerous situation strategy. It's like a holographic thriller cliche, but who am I to question the plot?
Warner, we've been searching for you for quite some time. I'm glad to see you safe and sound. Welcome to our underground sanctuary.
Major Mark, you really know how to throw a surprise underground party. I almost feel like a VIP guest, minus the whole escaping from danger part.
Warner, we had no doubt in our minds that you'd make it here. Welcome to our underground stronghold. It's good to have you with us.
Well, Lieutenant General, you guys sound pretty certain about my level of certainty. It's almost like you expected me to be certain about getting here.
Are you interested in learning about the hologram?
Well, Lieutenant General, I've always been a fan of knowing everything about everything, especially when it involves the hologram. Who wouldn't want to unravel the secrets of the universe during their coffee break?
All right, team. Let's initiate the holographic teleportation sequence. We need to get Warner to the designated coordinates safely.
This technology is the hologram in action.
All systems are green. We're as ready as we can be. Let's make this hologram work.
Everything looks good to go. Warner, remember to stay calm and focused during the teleportation process.
Warner, you're about to embark on a journey beyond imagination.
All right, folks. Let's check if this hologram lives up to the hype. Brace yourselves, universe. Here comes your holographic hero.
Warner, this temple is a place of great wisdom and power. Here, you will delve into the profound arts of energetic holography and unlock your true potential.
Warner, you've come a long way, and this is the next step in your journey. We believe in your ability to master these ancient techniques.
Ah, the mystical Eastern energy-infused holographic martial arts temple. I'm starting to feel like a holographic ninja already. I bet the first rule is that there are no rules.
I'm jumping on this bandwagon, Warner. Let's navigate the boundless possibilities of the hologram together.
Well, look who's decided to hop on our quest to uncover the mysteries of the hologram. I guess that makes us an official holographic superhero squad now, huh? Capes are totally optional, by the way.
Warner, let's begin. Try to hit me. Remember, it's all a holographic simulation.
Sure thing, Major Mark. Let's see what the hologram has in store for me.
Good effort, Warner. But in the hologram, the key is not just to strike, but to move with the flow of energy.
Got it, Major Mark. So, in the hologram, I just need to convince my holographic enemies to stand in the way of my mighty fist. Sounds like a compelling argument, right?
In the hologram, we understand that beliefs shape reality, and people are expressions of energy and consciousness. Our training goes beyond the physical and delves into the very essence of existence.
So, in the hologram, if I believe I'm a holographic superhero, does that make it true? Because I'm ready to embrace my destiny as the chosen one of energy and belief.
Indeed, Warner, each individual's beliefs shape their unique reality. In the hologram, It's a deeply personal journey where your own beliefs and experiences will guide you. What you perceive as true within the realm of energy and consciousness is your own reality, and understanding this is the key to unlocking your true potential. Warner, to release your energy, remember that true invincibility is found in the radiance of your eyes. Let your gaze reflect the strength within, and you'll harness the power of the hologram.
Oh, Lieutenant Colonel, get ready for my holographic eyes to sparkle like twin supernovas. I'll make sure to bring my sunglasses for our next training session, you know, to avoid blinding everyone with my dazzling invincibility.
These holographic glaciers are a unique challenge. They test our adaptability and resilience.
Guess I wasn't kidding when I said I could stay cool under pressure. These holographic glaciers are just another chance to flex my chill skills.
Our journey in the hologram has taken us across incredible distances. We've already traveled hundreds of kilometers exploring this holographic universe.
Success is all about putting one holographic foot in front of the other, they say. I'm just making sure I get a decent workout on these missions.
Throughout history, people have given different names to the holographic world, from the ethereal to the supernatural. But no matter what we call it, its essence remains a captivating mystery.
Ah, the holographic realm, where things are as unpredictable as a reality TV show, and the names are as wild as the virtual graffiti on a downtown alley. I wonder what nickname I'd slap on it.
These holographic aerial glaciers are awe-inspiring. They challenge us to adapt to new terrains and test the limits of the hologram.
Warner, navigating these floating glaciers requires a unique set of skills.
Guess what, folks? In my holographic superhero dreams, I've always envisioned myself as the aerial glacial acrobat. Dreams really do come true, huh?
This leap is a true test of your abilities, Warner. It embodies the essence of the hologram, pushing you beyond your limits.
Sir, I have my doubts about Warner making this leap. It seems incredibly challenging.
Major, remember, the hologram is about pushing boundaries and surpassing limits. Warner has surprised us before, and I believe he will do so again.
Time to make this jump one for the holographic history books. You know, they say the journey of 1,000 kilometers starts with a single leap. Well, I'm taking every jump in the hologram to heart.
Excellent work, team. It's time to return to base and continue our journey in the hologram. Warner, your progress is inspiring. Let's regroup and prepare for the next holographic challenge.
Ah, heading back to base where the holographic tea and cookies are calling my name. Time to swap my glacier jumping shoes for a cozy recliner. But fear not, I'll be back to defy gravity in a heartbeat. I guess I can add Frosty Daredevil to my list of titles. Quick question, folks. Should I start worrying about turning into a holographic popsicle if things go south in there? Or do we have a toasty holographic backup plan? I mean, a little heads up on the holographic survival guide would be appreciated.
Warner, it's true that in the hologram, not everyone has been able to return from the holographic journey. Some have lost their way, unable to pass the tests and challenges. It's essential to understand that without consciousness and mental fortitude, the physical body doesn't persist in these holographic simulations.
Sir, we have a possible security breach at the base.
Captain Brian, can you provide more details about the security breach and the current status of the situation at the base?
The security breach involves Colonel Hudson, sir.
Well, well, if it isn't the great Lieutenant General himself. I see you're still playing with holographic toys. Maybe you've forgotten what real leadership looks like. What does that make you, a holographic Lieutenant General?
Colonel Hudson, you have an uncanny talent for dramatic entrances. What brings you to our holographic domain?
Lieutenant General James Twoson, requesting authorization to initiate a thorough search of the base. We're actively pursuing a code, 3 fugitive, and have credible intelligence indicating his presence within these premises.
Colonel Hudson, your request is granted. However, I expect this search to be executed with the utmost adherence to operational protocols and respect for base personnel.
Lieutenant General, it has been brought to my attention that the individual we are pursuing was initially enrolled in your program.
Colonel Hudson, the selection process for our program involves numerous candidates and rigorous assessments are standard.
You're correct, Lieutenant General. Although many candidates undergo evaluation, not of them end up facing a death sentence from His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Siren. Lieutenant General, the individual we are pursuing is a Code 3 fugitive, recognized as a significant security risk. He is a highly skilled and there are suspicions It is imperative that we swiftly locate and apprehend him for containment and security purposes. Betrayal within our core is strictly forbidden.
Colonel Hudson, let's maintain our focus.
Lieutenant General, it seems the fugitive has slipped through our grasp once more. Be assured, we'll persist in our endeavor to find and apprehend him.
We'll stay vigilant and persist in our endeavors to protect the base. The integrity and safety of our program are non-negotiable.
Lieutenant General Twoson, until our next encounter.
Dang, the ice-cold Colonel Hudson and his merry band of soldiers sure know how to throw a show. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time.
It's important to remember that the ego, as we know it, is the result of all our conditioning and mental programming. To truly find our path and reach our potential, we must first shed the layers of ego that cloud our judgment and perception. It's crucial to understand that not everyone is prepared to part with their ego. Many individuals are deeply entwined with their sense of self, their latent selfishness, and will go to great lengths to preserve it. This training scenario tests our adaptability and quick thinking. Keep your focus, everyone.
Agreed, Lieutenant General. We must anticipate the movement of these walls to make it through unscathed.
We can't let these holographic walls get the best of us. Stay focused, everyone.
Oh, we're doing the dodgy dance with the walls now. I was kind of missing that adrenaline rush. Forget roller coasters, walls doing the cha-cha. Now, that's a wild ride you can't find at an amusement park. Check out the villain's cozy vacation spot. Trolls included and a front row seat to the volcano show. Just hoping they've got decent Wi-Fi, you know?
This place gives me the creeps. It's like a nightmare come to life.
While the masses often indulge in transient pleasures and superficial distractions to appease their false selves, the enemy cunningly formulates their sinister plans for total extermination, shrouded in secrecy, evading the notice of the oblivious masses.
Classic move, right? Villain's lair by the volcano. It's like they're ticking all the cliché boxes. What's next? Sharks with laser beams.
Beware, Holoteam. The trolls and demons of Skrultar and Samahorn are known to flourish in this region. What's more concerning is that some of these malevolent entities possess the ability to traverse the boundaries of the hologram at will.
Trolls and demons going on a holographic sightseeing adventure? Now, that's a real party. I hope they dig our warm welcome committee.
Skrultar and Samahorn are renowned as the most notorious warlord monsters, known for their relentless extermination of beings without mercy. Skrultar is the epitome of a tyrant demon, harboring a desire to annihilate and butcher the entire universe, plunging it into an unending abyss of torment and eternal suffering. Samahorn is Skrultar's war general, a demon notorious for committing the most abhorrent atrocities and war crimes. When provoked, he enters a berserk state, akin to a ferocious and uncontrollable beast.
Well, it sounds like a delightful duo we're up against. Now that's my kind of social gathering. Meeting a berserker demon is on my bucket list, especially the ones who dig eternal suffering and war crimes, you know, for some friendly tea talk. Well, it seems we've got some unexpected guests next door. Fingers crossed they're just stopping by for a friendly chat.
It's time to return to base, team. We need to assess the situation and strategize from a more secure location.
Attention, all personnel. This is a code red emergency. Evacuate the space station immediately. Attention, all personnel. This is a code red emergency. Evacuate the space station immediately. Attention, all personnel. This is a code red emergency. Evacuate the space station immediately.
Come on, Warner, you gotta move. Warner, over here, run!
After the asteroid storm, we were left floating through space for days on end with no water, no food, and no idea where we were heading. After years of scrounging for grub, I was sort of geared up for not biting the dust, but not all my buddies were so lucky.
Do you have any idea where we are?
What happened?
I wish I knew. I was as lost as you are.
They must have saved us for a reason. But why all the secrecy?
I don't know, but I hope we'll get some answers soon.
Are we safe now? Will they take care of us?
I hope so for all our sakes.
Attention! Receive a visit from the illustrious head of Imperial Security, Colonel Hudson Rower.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for me to share the grim truth. The space station you were working on, your home away from home, has been vaporized. It was the result of a devastating terrorist attack. I regret to inform you that the station's destruction claimed many lives. What you believe to be an asteroid rain was, in fact, a massive attack. It was perpetrated by one of the leaders of Planet Skrull and his horde, the executioner Samahor. Samahor dominated and destroyed his own universe, and now he intends to do the same to ours. He's crossed dimensional boundaries, annihilating entire planets in a matter of seconds. His power is beyond anything we've ever faced. But our universe cannot afford to fall victim to his reign of terror. We are one of the last pockets of resistance. From this point forward, every one of you is called to fight on the battlefront. There is no other option. We must unite and face this threat head on.
My lord, the space station lies in ruins, utterly decimated.
Has everyone met their demise?
Some managed to flee, but none of consequence.
Decimate everything, you insignificant pests. Hunt down the survivors and exterminate them.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.